Alright, Dark Souls 3 is more than just a change in number, but I honestly didn't realize this until a little Easter egg was brought up.
I got the worst
in Smoldering
ending?
Lake, you can find the corpse of a spider. This is none other than Quelaag's sister, the Fair Lady. This little piece of trivia made me realize how much more of a sequel Dark Souls 3 really is. To Dark Souls 1. Sorry Dark Souls 2, we're leaving you out. But this brought up the question, what else has been brought from Dark Souls 1 to Dark Souls 3? And well, the reason I started off with Quelaag's sister, who I'll now be calling the Fair Lady, is because there's more to her story.
Oh my god, I forgot how much worse Souls 1 looked. I thought those graphics were great when I was playing it. Or the Souls 2? I think it's 1.
And this is where the genius of Miyazaki really shines. Just by looking at this single picture, it tells the fate not just of the Fair Lady, but her sister Quaelana.
Well, that makes more sense.
Quaelana in no sense
I don't
is a
remember
mysterious character. You can meet her in the
I never
swamp of
saw it,
Blighttown,
so
in
how
which
would I
she offers an
remember it?
assortment of spells. And upon looting the corpse next to the Fair Lady, you acquire the Quaelana Pyromancy Tome. The title alone tells you who owned this item, and well, the corpse finishes the story. Pieces like this are spread all throughout Dark Souls 3 and are easily missable. I mean, besides Anor Londo. But even there, you have that heart-wrenching discovery of finding the giant blacksmith, which in my opinion is the game's saddest Easter egg. But before I jump too far ahead, let's bring things in a bit and just focus on the NPCs. And well, 20 seconds into the game, an NPC from Dark Souls 1 has already been brought back, and he's here to deliver your precious Estus. Now, I didn't clarify if he was alive, but yes, that corpse where you find the Ashen Estus is none other than Oscar of Astora, who in Dark Souls 1 gave you your first Estus flask.
What?
Now, I have no clue how he ended up in the Cemetery of Ash, but I see it more as a nod to his character, and somehow even after his death, he still manages to help you. There's also characters such as Havel, who we find next to a dead wyvern.
What is the number of years between 1 and 3? Is he just chilling out there?
Which isn't surprising, judging by his hatred for them. Although this might not actually be the original Havel, but someone else wearing his armor. Now, when entering the abandoned tomb of Gwendolyn, you'll come across any other corpse, and while the look of it doesn't tell the story, the armor you find on it does. And if you look back, it's the exact same set that the Dark Moon Nidus wore, showing you how she eventually perished in Gwendolyn's chamber. But you don't just need the armor set of an NPC to learn their fate, and well, in Irithyll you find the Easterners' ashes, and
they all died alone in random places.
Will. And it reads, Ash of an Armor Merchant from an Eastern land. And well, there's only one character synonymous with the East that sells armor, and that's Shiva of the East. This means that sometime in between Dark Souls 1 and 3, he didn't just die, but was reduced to ashes. And if you're still looking for more evidence, giving the ashes to the Handmaiden unlocks his armor for sale.
Why is he driving away?
While wandering the Grand Archives, you can find some odd statues, and if you look close enough, several of them are of Frampt, that weird snake character. Except, these statues depict him in a more godly state, with one even showing what his body might look like. Now, while exploring the Faron Keep, you might come across an odd-looking mushroom, and while its shape and size matches perfectly to Elizabeth, who was an NPC in Dark Souls 1.
It's got the eyes
And if you wonder how she got to the Faron Keep, she's actually always been there. This is because Oolacile, where you find her, is actually the Darkroot Garden, which is actually the Faron Keep. In short, Oolacile is the Darkroot Garden around 200 years in the past, and now throughout time has turned into the Faron Keep, which is littered with references of Oolacile, from architecture to the crown that Dusk wears, and even a scroll that literally mentions the place. And well, this brings up connected areas and how almost every location previously existed in Dark Souls 1. And the way I mean this are examples such as Anor Londo,
so what the fuck happened in Souls 2?
But of course less obvious. And a more popular one is Smoldering Lake.
Wait, we have a mad mushroom emote?
Eventually turned into the Smoldering Lake. And well, that's half the story.
Alright.
As pointed out by Rive of Discard, Izalith and Ash Lake sit on the same height horizontally. So it could be that these two collided over time, and this would explain the iconic trees making a reappearance. Now, if Izalith became the Smoldering Lake, what happened to its other parts, such as the Demon Ruins? And well, they also came along for the ride. And to the right of the Smoldering Lake is the Demon Ruins. Miyazaki doesn't even try to change the name. But this isn't just speculation, and you can find the remnants of not just enemies, but prior bosses, with them being scattered, thrown, and piled all throughout. On the ground you can find the Capra Demon, in the corner there's the Taurus Demon, in the other corner there's the Demon Fire Sage, there's also that statue enemy who's now actually a statue, and the Centipede Demon. Now, when exploring the literal maze of the Demon Ruins, you'll find yourself in a room full of eggs, except there's one tiny detail, and that's that the eggs have hatched. What was in them and where they've gone,
Gross.
I have no clue, but their source isn't too far. And well, just a couple floors up is the crushed corpse of the fair lady who managed to lay her eggs in this fiery wasteland. The original Anor Londo is surprisingly fleshed out, and when I first came across that place, part of me did wonder if I'd be able to explore the surrounding areas, and without knowing it, I eventually would. Just a couple years later.
My McDonald's is here! I have to get it so I can thoroughly enjoy these lore videos as my reward for finally beating the game. I literally sprinted around the whole neighborhood. I found it 4 houses down.
Different game. But the area I'm speaking of is Irithyll, which resides under
That's
and around
not your food.
Anor
Yes,
Londo.
it is. It has my name on it.
Of course, it doesn't look exactly the same, but keep in mind that Dark
Oh
Souls...
yeah. While I was out running around, Finn was going out to his car, and he asked if I was stealing packages off of people's porches, because I kept running up to people's doors and looking at their mats. He thought I was a porch pirate.
3 is a convoluted time mess of past areas and kingdoms that have either fallen or grown into place. I mean, look how out of place Lothric seems. It looks as if it almost emerged from the ground. Now, an area I could do a
orange
whole
soda.
video on would be the Painted World of Ariandel and Aria Miss. These areas are brilliant in the way that the painted worlds share the same characteristics, but are altered just enough so they feel distinct from each other.
Can't breathe.
But a perfect example of this is the intro cutscenes, which both hold parallels to each other. Except one is being sucked into the painting and the other's being sucked into, Gale. But the portal's color and size are
God.
relatively the same, and the
McChicken!
ripple effect is no different than the other.
Okay, I gotta pay
Also,
attention.
your character has that fun little leg kick at the end. But when I say distinct features, I mean some of Ariamis's most notable architecture is back. The bridge you spawn on is likely the same one before Sister Frida, and if you're just like me and always wanted to go to the other side, you're now able to, just in the Painted World DLC. There's also one of my favorite architectural Easter eggs, if I can even call it that, but it's Priscilla's tower, which just sits there barren and lifeless. This
Cheeseburger.
emptiness is frustrating because we know the fates of so many characters, but for Priscilla, there's nothing. In both basements, there's the same wheel device that activates the same statue.
No, I ran
And
across.
with its now
I ran
damaged
up and down the
state,
whole
it's safe
street
to assume that
twice.
these are the original pieces. In a fascinating video by Alla Extra, he finds some parallels between Priscilla and Frida's boss fight. Most notably, the
I hate
identical
both of
set of
them.
attacks and the very similar way they turn invisible. Now let's turn our heads to the other DLC, and before actually getting to the Ring City part of the Ring City, let's look at the Dreg Heap. And somehow over time, this mess of an area led to the original Firelink Shrine being at the bottom of that massive pit. This is also the case for the Kiln of the First Flame, which is most likely the same one in Dark Souls 1. But
Oh,
I will
shit.
say, there are some odd parallels between Gale's arena and the original Kiln. Most notably, the same yellow hue that the sky carries with the overcast of clouds.
It's
Mix
New
this
York.
together with the endless wasteland of ash, and it makes the two areas feel very similar. Speaking of Gale's arena, in the
New
distance
York
you can
arena
see two
IRL.
cities, one of which is Lothric, which when inspected up close is a mini model of the actual area. The other city is less distinguishable, but is most likely Anor Londo. Although inspecting it up close doesn't help, we can compare the two rooftops, and the similarities do seem present. Now, let's get to the enemies, and although there might not be too many connections, it's just fun to look at. And in Lothric and Farron Keep, the Edgelord himself makes a reappearance, except he's a lot more intimidating now that he's surrounded by bodies. My favorite enemies make a return, although they're not alive, but this absolute unit mushroom and tiny baby mushrooms can be found dead around
Mother and
Elizabeth's
child!
Cave.
They're
Up
dead
until
together!
now, I've been avoiding the invading phantoms, but they're jam-packed with references to Dark Souls 1, and one of my favorites is the phantom man-eater Mildred, who's a cannibalistic woman that wields a butcher's knife and wears a sack upon her head. But in the Road of Sacrifices, she makes a reappearance, wielding the same butcher knife but wearing a way worse hat. Now, many NPC phantoms in Dark Souls 1 reappear in Dark Souls 3, and to me this seems as just a fun way to have recurring characters and to show off some of Dark Souls' more extravagant gear. And before the comments say anything, I'm aware that some of these phantoms might not actually be the same person, such as Kirk Knight of Thorns and Longfinger Kirk. But for the sake of this video, let's pretend they're two of the same. And the other two that I'm aware of are Xanthus and Black Iron Tarkus, which both appear in Dark Souls 1 and come back for revenge
Did
in
I
Dark
fight
Souls
that
3.
guy? I don't remember.
And somehow
I think I
another
skipped
video
them.
has turned into comparing things. Hopefully you found something interesting, cause I had no clue there were this many connections, and it shouldn't keep surprising me, but the attention to detail is astonishing. But that'll do it for today. I appreciate you watching up until this point. Have a good one.
Speed run. Guys, this is me playing with my feet while I eat McDonald's. Is this not world record? Oh, it is. 1 month ago. I do the same thing, run past them because I'm so good. It's crazy, it feels like I played this part like 6 months ago. Right? Bro, the boss just can't hit him. Red people leave. Yeah, he's 2 seconds behind. I can't believe he didn't reset. When I eat fries, I feel oily. I'm eating my McChicken now. It's a hot and spicy McChicken. He doesn't give a fuck about all the little the little guys, the little enemies. I thought you were playing. Oh, I am playing with my feet. Didn't know she could handle spice. Dude, these things aren't even spicy. The McDonald's. Nothing at McDonald's is spicy. And that's just facts. If you disagree, you're a pussy. You need to eat some, like, some hot, crazy-ass peppers to fix your taste buds. Just kidding. Eat the popcorn just for saying that? I don't know where it is. You're the whitest Asian person ever? Yeah, that's probably because I'm half white. So I am in fact a white Asian person. It's kind of crazy. A half and half. A mixed breed. Disgusting. Damn, he don't give a fuck.
What on earth?
I'm whiter than you and I'm half and half as well. Well, maybe it's a spectrum. Maybe it's not as 50% as people think. Maybe. I don't know. In school, they called me a milkshake squirrel. Milkshake squirrel. Milkshake swirl.
Yo.
I don't remember this boss at all. You gotta tell me. Hey Paz, thanks for the 9 months. +6? I can't believe there's no reset. This is like a recap of the game for me, since it took me so long to beat it. On steak and eggs, Techie said you'd be full after 1 cheeseburger. It's crazy, man. I eat a little bit, I get shit on. I eat a lot, I get shit on. Like, do people think that skinny people, the food just goes into the abyss? Or we're going to, like, burst our stomachs if we eat a full meal? If you get shit on, you'll get shit on, yeah. Very true. Metabolism, bro, the same people who be like, Emmy doesn't eat anything. Emmy literally eats like 1 chicken nugget, then she's full. Like, I've never seen Emmy eat. I'd be going to a restaurant eating a full ass plate of food, and then they act like they just saw Jesus get resurrected or something. It's like, bro, what the fuck did you think was happening? Emmy eats so Jesus comes back.
Emio, Emio,
Nah.
Emio.
Slush Pack, thanks for the 9 months. Oh, this guy. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's not important, apparently. Our brain is the major reason why we need to eat so much protein, not our body size. Most days I eat no protein. That explains a lot, probably. That's just false. Most days I eat pasta with like cheese, so it has some protein, but I don't eat meat or eggs most days. Which I think is bad for you. I don't know. Or there is protein, but there's not a lot, right? Not that much. So I get some. I'm eating chicken right now, though. What is he doing?
I am Emiru vibe Eugenie Moogle.
Forgive me, Horace.
Oscar, thanks for 17 months. McDonald's chicken is fake chicken. No, it's not. Is it? I have no fucking clue what he's doing. It's chicken mush, basically ground up all the leftover parts. Well, it tastes fucking good, so I don't really care. Now he's plus 21. He's gotta have a crazy time save soon. Okay, I have a genuine question that someone just reminded me of. Damn, the tech what? Okay, that's okay, if when I get to my diamond promos in League, should I play them on stream, or does no one want to see that? Yes. Okay. Okay, I'll play them on stream. I'll probably do the games up there off stream though, because it's easier to win off stream. I look forward to griefing you. Bro, I'm gonna be streaming on a 5-minute delay. You will never fucking find me. What is he doing? I have such a love-hate relationship with these parts of speedruns for games I don't know how to speedrun. It's like it's cool, but I have no fucking idea what is happening. Yep, these will be my last diamond promos ever, because they're getting rid of promos in League entirely. You'll just freely promote and demote like Valorant or Overwatch. I don't... Dude, is he just an orb for the rest of the game? No, he's not. Okay, I want to see the... Okay, now he's plus 24. He fucked up. I wish you could be an, or you wish you could be an orb. No, I don't. Wait till she sees Elden Ring what's the time for that one? It's gotta be way longer. Unless there's some crazy glitch. Dude, he just keeps getting redder and redder, and now he's orb again. Plus 32, man, this guy stinks. It must have been at the very end. He did something crazy. It's his sum of best. Oh! Oh, okay. That makes sense. I don't get it still. Basically, he's not actually behind. He's just not doing these as clean as he's capable of. Like, he's capable of doing even better on his, like, most perfect runs, but he's still not behind world record. His splits are just weird. So yeah, so basically he's 37 seconds behind a perfect run. So pretty good. Speedruns with glitches cringe. What about 16 star? I feel like 16 star doesn't feel that glitchy compared to other speedruns. Cringe. Okay, I gotta see this shit. Stab him. You just stabbed him in the ankles. Yeah, well, I don't care for 1 star or 0 star, so makes sense. Jesus. Why does he do 10 million times more damage than I ever fucking did with all of my levels? What is happening? Hitting the right spots. His feet? Yeah, maybe I just did go a dog shit build. Okay, I ate 2 sandwiches. And I actually am in pain. I talked too much shit earlier. I guess I'll save my chicken nuggets for later. Ow. He fucked up. That's a reset. What is that move? McNuggets are made from the good cuts. Really? But not the McChickens? McChickens are like the feet and shit ground up. God damn, the damage! This makes me want to replay it. And try different shit. Whoop his ass. Dude, he doesn't even get a chance! When you gonna play Elden Ring? I guess I'll do Jump King next stream. Then after Jump King, Elden Ring? Perhaps. Somehow. I don't think Jump King will be short. mean, it's probably like a couple streams, right? Well, we'll play Elden Ring in November. What? How did he run into the pole? You will die before you beat Elden Ring. Okay. Alright then. Oh, did he glitch it? Oh. That's kinda lame. He's just chilling. See, that's why I like 16 star. It has glitches, but they're all cool. Right, guys? They're cool, right? Now does he wake up? Oh shit. Oh. Never mind. Why didn't you watch the All Bosses speedrun set? Because that shit was like 3 hours long. That's like 2 movies.
Meow.
It's an hour 40? There's a bug. Oh, I guess the one in the playlist was 3 hours. Oops. Damn. "30 minutes, and it took me 36 hours. Wow. Look at the endings. Okay, I'll watch the endings, and I'm gonna go. Oh shit, he's got the Onion Man armor. Is this the ending I got? The linking the fires one? I don't know. Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's not the Onion armor, never mind. I just saw big and round. Yeah, Chompy's still sleeping. He's still knocked out. What's this one? Milady. What did I do wrong to not have the ending with the waifu? You didn't summon her? I thought I did give her the eyes. A rune was right. Oh. I didn't see it. Well, my playthrough was a Sigma playthrough. Ugh.
The first flame quickly fades. Darkness will shortly settle. But one day, tiny flames will dance across the darkness. Like embers linked by Lord's Pass.
Oh fuck, it's getting real dark. Good night.
Ashen One, hearest thou my voice still?
The end. Did he kill her? Why, bro? What? Why?
Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
What the fuck? How many people do you think got that ending by accident? Like, they just accidentally pressed an attack button? I would have been so fucking horrified. Wedding? So he married her by killing her and stabbing her? You kill her to marry her. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Melky. Staff's here. Damn, I fucked up. I didn't get a wife in the playthrough. How come you guys run from Melky but not from Ree? There's some bias going on here.
Gracious Lord, make London whole.
Wait, so why does killing the firekeeper mean you married her? I don't understand. Not the firekeeper. Henri? Wait, which one's Henri? You marry Henri, not the which one's Henri? Random chick you met. Oh, so you kill the firekeeper and then you marry Henri. The night you met. Oh! For you, it was a guy. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that explains why I didn't remember. Henri is a dude. This guy? Okay. What the fuck, man? Okay, I understand now. I thought you were marrying the firekeeper. Okay, that makes more sense. I feel like I've learned a lot about Souls lore today.